No, that sound brings so much.
What's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy Samohhh here. Today, I have a very, very special guest. Today's episode 1 of Tell Your Story. I got somebody that's an icon in the making. He's inspiring a lot of people. He's doing this thing on YouTube. He's focused on his education, his life, his family, and just trying to be the best person he can be mentally. Knowing that in the world, we're all going to be going through a lot, but for the most part, I'm not going to lie. He's the main person I know that shows nothing but strength. And yeah, man, today I got to see him.
I want 4 figures just to show niggas.
What's the word, my boy?
What's up, bro?
Appreciate it, bro. Why you trying to raise me up talking to me?
Yo, my fault for the yo, bro. My fault. I just wanted to let you know that a good majority of the video is dilated back a couple seconds, and within that, I'm saying that the audio and video, it may not mix very well, but truthfully speaking, that's what comes with this. So I honestly hope you enjoy the video to your full capacity. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Enjoy your day, chase your dreams, have hope, have a good relationship with yourself and the Lord and the world, and don't give up no matter what. That's it. Yeah, enjoy the video. See ya.
Now, what's up, bro? How you feeling?
I feel great. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just having you here and just being able to do this.
This is dope.
For everybody, man. It's just like
dope. For those of you who are going to watch, I say it right now. Pause, grab a little snack. Me and the boy about to chop it up.
It's gonna be a little minute, man.
Crazy intro, cause I've never had an intro like this. It was fire. It was fire. But talk to me again.
Nah, man. Like, how's life been for you, though?
Life right now is, it's life. It's like days you're figuring out what works, what doesn't. You have some good days, you have some bad days, and you kind of just have to at times sit down and realize this isn't everything. Like, it's just a period. Like, the days that suck, you'd be like, this is temporary. But it's hard to do that when, like, you're in it. Like, once you're in it, you're like, yeah, I mean, it's like, that's for life right now. I'm a college student, which everyone is like, chase your goals, chase your dreams.
You got this, bro. You got this.
Fuck college, drop out. Focus on YouTube all the way. It's like, yeah, man. Sounds nice. But I have a lot of strings attached to college, personal and academically. So there's that. But doing the YouTube thing, I slow down at times, but we make sure to always come back on it. And as for my mental, I say I'm in a pretty good spot. I'm always trying to push myself and put myself in comfortable positions to make sure that I'm becoming a better person, and I don't know, just making sure I become the man I want to be. So, for sure.
That's good, bro. That's good.
How about you again?
Shit. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, right now, I feel like really balanced, like really just at peace within myself. Because like past couple months, I ain't gonna lie, I've been down a lot within myself mentally on just like what I can do and like my potential and just like family and trying to meet these expectations, trying to be like so and so, and it's just like that's gonna clutter up so much in my mind, and it's just gonna make me want to quit.
Unwanted anxiety, yeah, for sure.
So I just had to just stop for a little minute and just try to gather myself together and know like what's the right balance and pace for me to go about my life for me. And then along that journey, trying to find the right people to surround myself with and try to know that I can't be a hero for everybody when it comes to family and friends. Like I won't be able to save and guide everybody to go within the direction that I want to, even if it's within different paths. But either way, in reality, we're all trying to go straight and trying to see greatness and just try to blossom, to try to uplift and help as many people as possible, but go about it the right way without corrupting myself. That's where I lost when I was trying to like do so many things and get down on myself when things weren't going good, and why my parents get mad at these type of things that I do, and why I can't make somebody go in this direction. I had to just stop and just accept it that it is what it is. I gotta just stay focused on one lane and just hope for the best that they go straight to. But if they go left, it's like it's out of my control.
Yeah, it's not in your control. You're not driving their car, bro. You can only worry about yours.
I think I can drive everybody's car. Like, yo, bro, I'll take you here. I got you here. But it's like, how can I do that?
If you think about it literally too, like you drive. No, you're fine. You drive somebody else's car. How many? Are your hands on your steering wheel?
That's
you know
what
I
I'm
mean?
saying.
Like your car's bound to crash if you're focused on everybody else's. So that's good to hear, because balance is one of those things, especially for people like you and me, and people like you and me. Mm-hmm. They don't like to let you know or talk about or.
Yeah, you gotta stay strong. Keep it on yourself. Don't show no emotion.
Don't show no weakness.
You gotta stay strong.
Like that, yeah. And to an extent, I believe a lot of it, but there is at times where I wish we were given more of an ability to talk more and have like therapy sessions with each other. And,
that's what we need to do.
Yeah, and it doesn't always have to be like, oh, let's have this be a therapy session. I think a lot of times we don't recognize what moments end up becoming therapy sessions, whether it be like that deep talk with your friend on the phone, or
you're just checking up on somebody, like,
or like the barbershop. You know what I mean? Like the reason why they'd be like, oh, why is the barbershop such a safe place? It's like therapy, bro. You get to just talk about everything, and
like whatever, good or bad. Like,
yeah. I mean, my barbershop's Spanish, so I can't talk to I can't talk to the niggas. But for like the old school black, bald, gray bearded.
You know what's going on, man?
Yeah. What up, young buck? Those places are like therapy. So I do wish it wasn't like, I don't know, like frowned upon for us to have talks and dialogues with each other, because there's like a lot of benefits that come from doing that. Just even if you have, I don't know, you just have a lot of stuff cluttered, just having an open stream of consciousness, being able to talk to people, it's very beneficial.
It really is. It keeps you like, not necessarily like restored in a way, but you just get to release it.
Yeah, bro. Like
even though you might still feel it, but it's just like, I did this stuff.
Yeah, it's like anger. Like if you have anger, you talking about it doesn't mean that you'll be like 100% less angry. It just means you might have, 30% off of you. You might you still angry, but maybe 30% off, and something counts. Like
you might have just went to the gym and it might have relieved probably 20%. Might have done something. Then you might go back to the crib. Oh shit.
Nah.
But I still tried though, so I'm cooler. That's really it. But nah, I got some questions for you.
All right, talk to me, my boy.
Ask some people.
Oh yeah,
yes,
this is hard.
Yes, sir.
I apologize in advance. I'm a bit of a chatterbox. I've been working on making sure I can answer a question or talk and not over talk or just over talk somebody else.
No, you good, bro. You good. That's the point of telling your story. You guys speak. There's nothing wrong
with
it.
Whoever is watching this, y'all pay respects to my mans right here, because y'all probably don't even see the y'all probably don't appreciate the quality for real. Y'all probably just think, oh, this is a clear ass. This nigga got a car on a tripod. Like real shit. Like I can always respect somebody who's hustling, bro. He got the value of the camera he's using. It's a fucking car. You could buy a car with that.
It's like somebody's rent.
Like yeah, it's like bro, this nigga
rent.
he walks around with rent money, bro. Like I hope you appreciate that, because a lot of people like they do this YouTube or this content stuff and don't realize like the levels of like sacrifice or like investment that you got to put in.
Damn.
Just shit out my knuckle. But the level of investment that you got to put in, and bro came out with a camera that I know when you say the price to somebody out loud or somebody's like, how much you pay for that? And you tell them niggas be, oh yeah, I'm good.
I'm good. That's too.
Hey, but yeah, y'all pay respect to my mans and just say keep working or just some positive words to my boy, because
you feel me?
You're on the right track, man. I respect it.
And if I don't get my flowers now, eventually I know I'm gonna get them. So I know you showing love though, so it's all good.
You showing love by watching this. Show some more love by leaving a like, nigga.
Yeah. Leave that like. It's like right there, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna need that.
Oh, you ain't subscribed?
No subscribe?
Subscribe.
What's going on? We got a problem? We got issue?
Go tickle the bell too.
I beg your pardon?
Get a notification every time my man upload.
I am kind of broke, so I'm gonna need $1. But nah.
What you got?
All right, man. So I wrote down a good 20 plus questions.
All right.
That I think would really interest you in a way. You feel me? So I want to learn as much as possible.
All right.
So, all right, man. Number 1. How has your mental health been since you graduated high school? Like, what has changed?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like, when you say, like, it's been, like, consistent, stable, I'm happy? Or would you say that like I'm maintaining and I'm just going about life the right pace, but I still feel and know that I'm gonna be going through these type of emotions and feelings instead of just trying to say, "Oh yeah, I'm good," but you can go into it more diversified.
Yeah, I got you. If I had to say, my mental health after high school has been a bit of a roller coaster. I'll genuinely be honest about that. Like, for sure, it has been a roller coaster. I think the thing that people don't like to admit, or like they try to warn you before you graduate, like adults will try to warn you, that shit ain't sweet after high school. That shit ain't sweet. And you be thinking, and then nigga, you live a little bit of life after high school, and you find out shit can get sour really quick, like really quick. So for me, I'll be openly honest about it. I dropped a vid. I can't tell, like maybe 10 months ago, some shit, but it was called The Reset, and it was because around this time, directly last year, I can openly admit I was depressed, for sure. Like, openly admit I was depressed, and it was just me being in college and recognizing, like, I'm one of those, like, open thinkers, like, I like to think of things holistically, like, in the grand scheme of things. Like, I'll think of shit like that. And that's a blessing and a curse because you think too much of it in the grand scheme of things, you realize a lot of this shit don't mean anything. But it also means everything at the same time. So, I'll say, like, the first year after high school, when I graduated, I was very carefree. I was happy. I was like, oh, shit, I get to, like, you know, be on my own a bit in college and shit like that. So getting into college was really different experience. Like, I got to, like, be on my own. I got to realize, it's a good feeling. Like, you know, you figure out, like, who you are as a person. And I think even from just that day, I've developed a lot. But
grown man right here.
trying.
Up here.
Trying. Yeah, up here.
Different level, bro.
We still trying, you know what I mean? But I think, like, walking into college, obviously was just really focused on a lot of the privileges that come with it, whether it be girls, liquor, freedom, like all of the vices that come with it.
He said girls.
Yeah, no,
liquor,
all of it, like
freedom.
Girls, liquor, and freedom, that's a scary combo. But you know what I mean? Like, yeah, but also, like, the responsibility of understanding, like, yo, everything related to waking up on time and missing 8 a.m. classes and shit like that. Like, having that all come into one was a interesting situation because I had to realize, oh, shit, I had to take myself serious. Damn near, like, getting to a point where I was going to, like, get kicked out. Like, just understanding school. Because, you know, like, it's school. Like, it's your first time really experiencing and being told, like, yo, this is everything you're gonna do. You know what I mean? Like, you have
nobody gonna help you. Like, you gotta go about it your own way.
Exactly. So that, and then, you know, getting that boost to kick my own ass and be like, yo, the fuck is you doing? Like, let's tighten up, bro. So going into that second semester, I was doing well, and then the fall of sophomore semester was just a really hard one. A really hard one, bro. It was like, people call it seasonal depression. I don't think I've ever been a seasonal depression kind of guy. That was like up here.
Was it?
Yeah, that was like up here. It was like me putting like so much. Because there's this saying that says, you focus on the past too much, you're depressed. You focus on the future too much, you get unwanted anxiety. So it's better to be in the present. So I was focused on all my fuck ups with what I feel like I wasn't doing in the future. So it was a whole bunch of like, overall, like, yo, bad emotions, anxiety and depression. And I was just like in my own room, dolo, my dorm. So I was just like, damn. And I don't know, I think I was just trying to put too much pressure on myself to like have not accomplished so much at this age. Cause, you know, obviously you see people your age that do 10 times more than you're doing, but they're a minority. If you're watching this, they're a minority. They are not
Definitely
the majority. It's beautiful to see it, and you get to see them in a spotlight. So you get to see all these people, but the vast majority of people at this age of 20, 21, 19, 22, even all the way up to 25, do not have this shit figured out.
They don't, bro.
We're all figuring out. So,
and to all the people that act like you got it figured out just to be seen in the spotlight, to be all, oh yeah, I got it. How long is that gonna pay off, bro? How long is that gonna last?
Oh, they'll figure it out.
And you will figure it out.
They will figure it
the
out.
hard way though. That's just how it is.
Real shit.
But
So it was like, yeah, it was that. And I got through it. Like I had to be really honest with myself. I think exposing myself. Appreciate my boy. I think exposing myself on YouTube and getting vulnerable and saying like, yo, I'm in a state of depression, or like I'm not at my best right now. Help me. So doing that released a lot of pressure, and I just gave myself more grace. And then, oh, that's the channel. Hey man. But yeah, so
not trying to OD like the promoting and shit, but just I'm gonna show them love. You feel me?
Nah, bro. This
you said dick riding, you stick.
This a real ass nigga. That's a real nigga, bro. This a real nigga. But yeah,
and he dropped a new vid too. Go tune into that.
Got more content coming. But yeah, like doing that, and then sophomore year, you just got in a good spot. The second half of it, and now junior year, I'm just giving myself grace and taking shit day by day.
That's good.
So, sorry if I'm talking your ear off, but
talk. You sharing your story. That's what you want to hear.
Yeah. So I'm in a good spot now for sure.
That's good.
Roller coaster is definitely a word I would say it was after high school.
Yeah, same. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I would honestly have everything. I honestly thought that I would have everything figured out, like within life, mentally, family, relationships, everything. But it's just like shit. When you think you're strong and you go through that battle, boy, your mind.
There's nothing wrong with asking for support.
Yeah, 100%.
There's nothing wrong.
But I feel like a lot of people don't like asking for help
because there's a stigma on it.
Yeah,
there's a stigma. You're told not to ask for help, and I think that's one of the biggest things I've been learning this year is like, it's cool to be able to do everything by yourself, but you don't understand it. Like you don't understand how much like one thing can crack you one day. It adds up. It compounds. Like you might be doing it by yourself for a long time, but it compounds. It's the same way like support compounds. Like in a positive way, if people are helping you and they want to help you and you're accepting it over time, you good.
I think so.
But over time, yeah, that compounds as well. So it's recognizing it and understanding that like you don't have to have everything by yourself. And to those who have to figure it out by themselves, I applaud you because this shit is not easy.
Nah, it's not. It's not, bro. I literally had a mental breakdown a couple days ago at work.
It be like that.
And that shit.
Be like that, bro.
Like I wasn't like sad or nothing, but it was just like straight anger, and I released everything. And that shit made me feel like really good and like empty and clean and refreshed out. For me, just to have my mind just focused, and I say, you know what, bro? I gotta do something. I gotta do something that I probably never done before. Look where the fuck we at. Oh damn! I almost broke the mic. My fault. Did I scare y'all?
I just know.
I scared the shit out of somebody.
Future Shamar watching that is gonna be like, that shit just clipped. Why'd you do that? But it's fine.
Oh yeah.
I respect it, bro.
This shit, man.
What else you got, man?
Man.
Talk to me, man.
Number 2. What made you want to start YouTube, and what's your motivation to not give up?
I wanted to start YouTube a long time ago, actually. It's almost about to be 10 years.
Damn.
Yeah, funny enough. And I know that to somebody listening to that might sound crazy, like, damn, this nigga's been out for 10 years and only where he's at. Or like that just might be the voice in the back of my head saying that's me. That's what I'm trying to say. This shit is a mental game. But the reason why I wanted to start YouTube is because when I was 12-ish, I used to watch like all the big YouTubers coming up. I literally grew up on YouTube. So I watched like Vanos. If we want to really go further back, I watched KWR, Speedy, Jehovah's Witness, his whole group, Vanos, all those people. And I remember anytime I was going through something, I used to like watch them, and like this field of calm came over me, and I was like, what the fuck, like that threw me off. It was an escape. I didn't know at the time it was an escape.
That's good.
And the thing is too, like I didn't have a YouTube account. Like I didn't have a Google account, so I used to ask my friend all the time, "Yo, did they upload? Did they upload? Did they upload?" And he'd be like it was my friend Jack. He'd be like, "Yo, bro, you know, like you can just look, you know,
look it up.
You can make an account and just
put a fake name.
Yeah, like, you can make an account and shit like that." So I didn't know that, and once I figured that out, I was like, "Cool." So I used to watch them religiously. Like once I saw everything, I binged everything, and then I just realized I was like, "Yo, this would be fire to do." Like, you know, figure it out, and like, I'm like, bro, if this makes me happy, like watching it, I can only imagine like if we could do that for somebody else, and et cetera, et cetera. So I started a gaming channel around April. I want to say 2014-ish.
Okay.
So I did gaming videos, and they weren't the best, obviously, but
was it nice?
I didn't do content for the sake of being nice. I'm not gonna lie.
But with the gaming though.
Nah, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was never like a hardcore, like, I gotta get filthy at this. Like, there's some games, no bullshit, some niggas just not touching me like that. Like, I'm pretty nice at, like, you know how some people are good at Smash? Mm-hmm. Like, Smash Bros? I'm good at, like, Naruto.
That's a different type of feel. You know,
like, me, like, I'm like a Naruto Shippuden type nigga. Okay. Like, I'll throw the sticks on there.
Yeah, he's dangerous. Okay.
No, I mean, like, I'm one of those niggas, but, like, okay. I don't have too many games where, like, I was never, like, a COD or a 2K, like, sweat. Like, that was never my, like, thing.
I hate y'all, motherfuckers. I hate y'all.
But, from there, like, I did that, and the thing that, I just kept going, and then I switched my channel to a IRL channel because I wanted, like, I felt like I was limited by games because, like, you're sitting in one spot, and I was just like, I don't know, I'm more creative than that. So I started the IRL content, and I think the thing that's been keeping me going is just I found a purpose within it. Like, my goal is to always, like, have that escape for other people and give somebody a feeling of, like, damn, like, I had a fucked up week, but this, you know, this for a time period took that away from me, and it's almost like a little remedy. You know what I mean, like I try to make my, like, in my channel art, it says all I need is one laugh. That's all I need. Like, I don't need to be the funniest. Some people might find me corny. That's fine. I'm not really tripping about that.
Gotta be you.
I feel like if I can make you laugh, and like I created an emotion that might have not been there before. So there's that. So for me, I think the thing that keeps me going is, one, knowing that it's something that I can create or scale to a very high level. So it gives me something to chase after every day, mentally or, like, physically. And it's also just knowing that, like, the overall impact on it can be that much higher towards other people, strangers, people who don't know me. They're like, "Oh, this video is good." Don't get me wrong. Some people be like, "This video sucks. This is ass. This is terrible." But that comes with the game. So
yeah, it does come with it. Come with the journey.
But that's what keeps me going for sure.
That's good, man. All right, number 3, because this is something I would love to talk about.
Okay.
What's your view on relationships in 2023? And how do you think people should go about them in general?
My view on relationships as of this year is a good one with actual foundation is hard to find. So there's no point of trying to rush it. Because I currently have a girl. Like, like while we're speaking, I have a girlfriend.
You heard what he just said? You heard what? You heard what?
This nigga spit. Let him spit.
Bro, like, I don't understand. I'm gonna let him talk, but, like, bro, it's like, if you're from this city, you feel me? Trying to really find a person with the right mental state that you have and how you view yourself, your life, your well-being, and everything, it's very rare. So if you have someone that makes you feel balanced, stable, and at peace within yourself to go about your life however you please, it's special. And the fact that he's not even saying that, and I know he has that, I'm happy for him, but I'm mad as shit, but it's good though. That's it.
But yeah, I think, like, in this like year or this generation that we're in, it's very hard to find somebody that's actually worth like devoting and giving yourself, like giving your commitment to, because we live on the TikTok age, the social media age, where opinions and the templates are set up by social media, like what is an ideal relationship and what you should be doing and shit like that.
I hate that shit.
It's dumb as fuck, and
you gotta be just like this and be like that. Like, why?
It's dumb as shit. But you gotta understand, it's just conditioning. It's just what it is at this point. Like, I think like there's a lot of things that people want. There's a lot of things that people think they want based off of what they see. So it makes it hard to be in a relationship because we're young. We're all trying to figure shit out. And some people want to get into super serious relationships when that probably just isn't for them.
That's what I'm saying.
And then there's some people who just are, I would say, let's say, not valuing themselves to the ability they could. And it's not for them. Like, they don't realize it's not for them. And it's just, I get it though. It's out of place of fear. It's like not trying to figure out, like, or not understanding that, oh, like if I just do my own thing and be with myself and kind of put myself in an area where good energy will come to me and find me, you know, it will happen. But I can't knock somebody because a lot of that is lonely. Like trying to just work on yourself and have like the good person that you're looking for come to you and find you, or vice versa. But I also think showing up honestly is probably the best way that you can do it. I think there's a lot of times we're trying to one up each other and do things that like, oh, like I'm talking to X amount of people. I'm talking X amount of people. They're not gonna get one up on me and shit like that. And nobody wants to look like the nigga that got played or the girl that got played. Nobody wants to, and I get it. So it's like
nobody does. Go
get your lick back, or like
for what though?
It's like don't even let them get a lick. You know what I mean? So it's shit like that, and I get it. But I think when you strengthen yourself to a certain degree, or like you work on yourself to a certain level, you don't really see any reason to have that many like people. Like I'll be honest, like I was somebody that thought having a lot of people, like talking to a lot of people was, you know, fun. Like it's one of those situations where like the older you get, you kind of realize like your energy as a person, your time is very like limited if you want to do a lot of shit. Like if you want to focus on something, you can't really be doing all that. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's one of those things like, yeah, there's fun and then there's like distraction. You know what I mean? Like there's times where like it's warranted and then there's times where it's unwarranted. And I think as a person in this generation, don't go looking for something and then just like I know so many people are just like, I don't want to look stupid and this and that. Then just don't do it. But I can always say this: don't go into a situation knowing your intentions. And like for me, one of the hardest things I've had to do having a relationship now is giving a trust, like accept it. It's one of the hardest things to do for me because I naturally have trust issues. I'm like,
are you still working on that now?
It's an everyday thing. It is not one of those things you master, bro. It's an everyday thing, bro. Because bless you. I don't know if that was a sneeze. But
I was about to call, but that shit just got stuck. Scared for a second.
It's an everyday thing, and it's one of those things that, like, as I'm getting older, I realize, like, somebody who doesn't trust or isn't willing to trust is just afraid. And that's okay.
It's okay to be afraid.
It's okay to be afraid. Yeah. Like, just be honest with yourself about that. So I feel like in this generation right now, relationships are hit or miss, 100%. Like you can get into one and the person's not on the vibe. Like I genuinely believe in like talking and feeling somebody out for months, bro. Like months. Like
I agree.
There's no reason why you feel like, oh, it's been 3 months and this and this and that.
Still made no decision.
This is how I see it, right? I feel like this is, not everybody has to follow this, but I feel like this is something that you should try to implement when you're looking for somebody. I think 3 months of talking figuring out like, oh, do I like this person? You know, do I like their rhythm and shit like that? It should be another 3 months of like exclusivity, like no bullshit. We're talking, but we're just talking to each other, right? And then from then on, or if you know, people can like use that template and add more time onto it. But I think from that point forward, it's also like now are things about to get serious and figure it out. And because the template I just gave you is 6 months, half a year is a lot of dedication to somebody. It is. It's a lot.
It's a battle right there.
So it's one of those things that like that's gonna show you during time, is that truly what you want? Because within 6 months of being and talking to somebody, you can figure that out. And somebody be like, oh, it's too long, this and that. If that's too long for you, do not be surprised if it doesn't work. Real shit, because it's like people don't build a building with no foundation. There has to be a hole. If you just built it on top of concrete and it falls and tumbles, you can't be surprised.
You really can't.
So it's like, that's how I look at it. It's one of those situations where take your time with it and have something going for yourself, because I feel like a lot of people only value a relationship and kind of make it their whole life. And that's what fucks up, because if the person leaves, now they're fucked up about it.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? So
I don't like that. That's why I feel. Well, like personally, me, I feel like now trying to build a good, literally just like you said, have a foundation. But it's like, I want to know, like, can we just go about this at like a real stable and neutral way that seems like it's like a friendship?
yeah, bro, real shit. No,
Because
100%.
like I don't want to rush and just make it seem like, oh yeah, I'm all for you. But then if it's like, if you give me your time, your loyalty, your trust and your care and your hope for yourself and the love you have, all in one too fast, there's a good chance that it's either gonna be one, I'm gonna take advantage of this. Let me use this in my own way.
Of course.
Or they'll just not reciprocate what you really want and they'll separate. Oh yeah, they'll be fine. But it's like if you tumble and fall and you blame them, it's
the
like
recovery work is not as easy as people think it is.
it's not at all.
And I'll say like another thing too.
Bro, I know. Why did the video cut? Why it pause? Okay, let me tell you what happened. Wait, actually, no, you can find out by listening to the rest of it. Because, yeah, the battery did die. You feel me? But that's what comes with this shit. You gotta stay strong, keep going, and that's it. So, yeah, enjoy the rest of it. Yeah, man.
So for those of you who are watching and it cut out at some point, just understand that this is what comes with content creation.
Yeah, man.
Battery just got exhausted.
This shit fucking died, and I'm
and
mad at you.
his shit's at 9%. So we'll try to get as much through as possible. But I mean, I guess that just gives us an excuse to have a part two if you want. So
Okay.
communication throughout the whole process, having checkpoints, like conversations where like, okay, here one day, like let's say a couple weeks go by, you ask, where you at, how you feeling, this and this and that, and just trying to figure out if you and the person are on the same page. But just not communicating at all and trying to assume, like just be openly honest with what it is that you are looking for and feeling. And if they're not with that, bro, then cool. And if you're not with that, cool too. Just let it rock. That's how I see it. But that's my look on. I don't know if I answered that 100%.
No, you definitely. Shit.
I would say that's my
Talk about, oh no, I don't want to talk too much. He gave us a full.
Bro, I'm a chatter, bro.
That's no problem. Now you do it. Now you doing your thing, bro. So
too much.
Nah, but like, I would have never thought I would really be here in this moment, present. Honestly, living too, and just really chasing my dream at the same time. Because it's like, it's like I'm not even gonna lie, not even to like take it personal, but like I say it in a way and just say it because it makes me be like, damn, like this really could have happened. Like I tried killing myself a couple times, like when I lived in Hyde Park and shit, and that shit was like, damn, like bro, if I really did go, I really wouldn't be where I am now. So it's like, I'm glad that those attempts didn't complete and go through, because now it has me looking forward to like, okay, so yeah, I tried doing this, but I'm here. like I'm still strong. So it's like no matter how much my mind's gonna be battling, it's like there's people. I know eventually there's gonna be people that are gonna look up to me and just be like, "Damn, I'm so proud of you. Did I keep doing your thing? Can I get a picture? Do you mind if we talk about this? I wanna go on a call with you and just send it whatever." And I'm just like, damn, like I really have people that depend on me. That's what honestly pushes me to keep going instead of me trying to be focused on, oh yeah, if I become famous, then all this shit will go away.
You focus on the meaning rather than the meaningless.
Yeah.
They never tell you how good it feels after all the bullshit happens and you figure it out. Mm-hmm. They never tell you that.
It feels great.
And
I'm trying to cut you off. I'm checking.
No, do you think?
We had 5. We got 5. Damn.
Oh, probably got enough for one more question.
Okay, one more question. All right, man. Last question.
No.
What's the best piece of advice you was given now that you wish you took advantage of when you was younger that could have led your life? Not necessarily different, but more
structured.
Yeah, more structured.
I'll say I watch a lot of online content. I learned a lot through online content. So the 2 biggest things that will help you in your life, no matter what you're doing, is self-discipline and consistency. They cannot coexist one cannot live without the other. You need to be consistent, but you need self-discipline to be consistent. And self-discipline is consistency.
Y'all heard that stutter, but it's okay.
No, I'm a self-discipline is consistency. So if I had stood, every day show up. Some days are not going to be the best, but show up a long time ago and just understand that like day by day, like this shit works and it compounds and like you might not see it in the way that you want to and shit like that, but like day by day it works. I think I would have been a lot further if not jump started. But when you're young, you're not worrying about that. You're not thinking about that. But in any aspect, whether you want to be a rapper or like a visual artist or someone who's doing podcasts and content creation or a business, being self-disciplined and having consistency, I think is a recipe. You know how people say there's a recipe for disaster?
Yeah.
I think this is a recipe for growth, wealth, success, all types of good, positive things. Because do you ever watch like those anime characters when they're like I don't know, like the strongest, and they walk around and it's just like, wow, how did he get to that point?
You're like, what did he do?
How is he so strong? It's like, bro, you see the flashback. Them niggas, like, there's Hunter x Hunter. I forget the old nigga, but they said that he worked on his one punch like 1,000 times. He threw the same punch every day to the point that he threw that punch. It was like so perfect,
crisp,
and that's like I think that's a representation of like people now. Like when you see that knockout punch, or you see that verse, or you hear that verse, or you see that video, and it's visually so pleasing and it's so well put together and everything like that. I don't think anyone ever really cares about the prep before that, other than the people who are doing the prep and have had to do the prep to get to that point. Like you always see the final product, you never see the car in the workshop or the auto body shop. You never see that. You see the car the day of the drag race, 0 to 60, and as fast as it does, and it wins the race.
You don't know how much work was put into it.
You ain't see it when it was stock. You ain't see it when the engine was a shitty engine. You ain't see it when the tires was damn near smooth. You know what I mean? You ain't see it when it had no spoiler, no body kit, headlights was foggy. You ain't see none of that. You ain't see no tints on the car, nothing. But now the car is driving, and you're like, yo. So people like to see that before and after and see how, and it looks quick, because visually, if you see a before and after picture, you're like, oh yeah, it's quick. Yeah, but they don't see like the gap of how long it took to get to that point. They just see this side by side. So I think that's where the misconception of like, oh, this can happen quick. Self-discipline and consistency shows you every day compounds. And the biggest thing I think too is like, I've started to understand this too. Fuck motivation. Motivation is cool. It's beautiful. It's a boost when you need it. But self-discipline is understanding. Yeah, it's always going to work. It's always going to keep fueling the tank. Like you will always be. It's like a sugar high. You get a sugar high off of a donut, right? But if you eat greens and hearty meals and shit like that, you will always be naturally, nutritionally better than somebody else who eats donuts and shit. Yeah, they might have that little sugar high and run, but you have longevity in your system. So I'd say those two are the biggest lessons I've learned. And that's been through multiple people saying that too. Like multiple people online. I can't even give you a specific name, but if you listen to the greats, they always at some point say consistency, hard work, or self-discipline. One of those. They always say it. So those are the things I've learned to embody and do my best to always try and be like, some days I don't hit them, but it's part of the process, bro.
Yeah, it definitely is. And yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. I have a feeling that this camera's about to die soon.
Yeah.
So
it's unfortunate. One day.
Damn, man, I wish we could have just finished it.
One day, we will be able to have a whole team where people can just man all of that shit and you can just relax and not have to worry about that. I've been in your exact spot where I'm worrying about the camera about to die, his audio being picked up, this and this and that. Damn, I ain't get to answer these questions or ask these questions, bro. I've been there, bro, and it's a process.
You want to know what's great about that, though?
What?
I'm going to need y'all to get ready for the part 2. Because there's definitely going to be a part 2. Because he thought we was done. Nah, I wasn't done. He wasn't done either.
That boy said he had 20 questions. Boy said he had 20 questions.
Yeah, man. But I appreciate you deeply, bro.
I appreciate you asking.
Thank you for sharing your story, sharing how you feel about your life, relationships, your aspirations, your dreams. And not only that, your mindset, bro. Your mindset is really strong.
Appreciate that, bro.
And that's amazing to hear.
Thank you, bro.
That's good.
Thank you for having me, bro.
So I'm gonna need y'all to go show some love to Sam. You feel me? His YouTube be right down in the description.
Appreciate
it. You feel me? He's working hard. I'm trying to work hard too.
I need to stay up in time with my boy.
Thing.
Stay in time with my boy, bro, because time just gonna tell. I don't gotta say too much. Time gonna tell. I can't wait till the day that you can look back at this video and be like, damn, it started here. Whatever it is that
started right here.
Whatever it accumulates to years from now.
In this smoked out room. No, it's not.
I we walked in this shit like a nicotine hat. This shit was buzz.
So this shit's boofing.
But not real shit. I'm proud of you, bro. Keep doing your thing.
Appreciate you.
Keep working, and even when it's hard, just remember, like, take it day by day, bro.
I definitely will, man.
Real shit.
And we definitely gotta do something in the future.
Oh, what?
100%. What the fuck?
I already know, boy. We only got to talk
what?
about it. So, hope y'all enjoyed.
I hope y'all enjoyed the video. You feel me? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hit the bell notification too. So
definitely hit that. Because if you don't, you see this water?
Go in that shit. Hey, that's a $2,000 camera, bro.
You right, my fault.
Yeah. All right, y'all boys.
I'll see y'all later, man. Hey.